What is the number one thing that is emphasized today in Christendom? It's not Holy Spirit, it's money. You go to a church, you hear about money. You turn on the television, you hear about money. Money has replaced the Holy Spirit in today's Christendom. Money has tremendous power. You know that. People with money wield great influence, whether they are businessmen, politicians, crooks, these underworld gangsters. It's with money that they blow up. Terrorists have money. They have millions and millions of rupees. And preachers also nowadays have millions and millions of rupees earned unrighteously. Earned in a way that Jesus would never have earned it. Earned in a way that Paul would never have earned it. In some other way. The power of money has replaced the power of the Holy Spirit. And it's very important that in our churches we see that clearly. Because if we don't see it clearly, we will not be able to maintain the witness that we have maintained for so many years in our churches in this area. It's not a light matter. I have been enough in Christendom today to see that particularly in Christian work, the power of money has replaced the power of the Holy Spirit. And people get the impression that God's work cannot go on because we don't have enough money. That's not the reason. God's work does not go on because we don't have enough of the power of the Holy Spirit. And instead of pleading with people to seek for the power of the Holy Spirit, they are pleading with people to give money for God's work. And usually for building some grand church building, or some pastor wants to live in grand style, it's usually some of these things which the early church were not bothered about at all. God never wanted the money of His people to be spent in grand church buildings and to make pastors live in grand lifestyles. No. Where do you see that in the Bible? But this is the slow way Christianity has drifted. And if you don't arrest that drift, if you don't have prophets to arrest that drift, it'll go completely astray. I'll tell you that.